keeping your SiriusXM account at the bottom dollar. Hey everybody, this is Tom with Tom's Tech Show, and thank you everybody who has subscribed. I'm now past 2,000 subscribers. Thank you everybody. I hope I will still be making content that you like to watch and keep growing my channel and all that. But I just appreciate everybody's comments and everybody's interaction and stuff. It's been just great, and I appreciate everybody who subscribes. So I've got two vehicles, and both of them have a SiriusXM subscription, so they both have Sirius satellite radios, and you want to be able to listen to the same music everywhere. The nice thing about SiriusXM, as opposed to like you can take your phone, right, and you can hook it up and Bluetooth it to your car and blah 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 and all that, and Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. They help to try and get that, instant kind of just flip the switch on in the car and it's going without having to fiddle around with it. That's always been the problem with, phones and devices and all that, is that, okay, so I'm in the car, I've got to plug in the phone, get it there, turn CarPlay on, and then find the music that I want and hit play, and then it's finally playing, and now just, it takes a while to get out of our driveway, which is really not really a driveway. It's just like a big gravel thing. It's, 50, 60 yards, whatever, out to the street to get out, and you got to go through a gate. So sometimes it's not bad to try, and we have a little bit of time to adjust things on the way off the property. But if you're like a regular person in a city, I was told that we are rural. We were at when we first moved here, we were at the doctor's office, and they asked, "Are you city, suburban, urban? What are you?" And they asked, I go, "Well, I don't know. We just live here." And they said, "Well, do you have a well?" I'm like, "Yeah, we have a well." "Oh, you're rural." Okay, so that's the key, is maybe a septic system, a septic tank and drain field, and a well, and then you're rural. Who'd have thought? But anyway, there is a little delay that we have getting off the property because you have to wait for the gate to open and stuff and all that. So we can do some of those things like that. But if you just want to jump in the car and go and stuff, Sirius XM radio makes that pretty easy, because if your car already has it, you just jump in the car, flip the switch on, and it's right on, the channel that you just left. And you just, when you leave it on, and then when you get in the car and start the car, you're there. So that's the convenience factor, and it's how much do you want to pay, for that convenience factor. There used to be two different companies, Sirius Satellite Radio and XM Radio, and of course both of them struggling over the years financially, decided to team up and not compete against each other, so they became Sirius XM. Now, I checked my bill. You have to, once you get signed up, you need to check your bill all the time and keep track of, if you have a place where you do all your finances, right? I have a little spot in one of my pages that has, these are all the things that I subscribe to. This is when the subscriptions renew, and this is how much it's going to cost. So, the month before, you need to go jump in there and either cancel it if you don't want it, or be able to negotiate, a better deal, a better price, on the whole thing. So here we go. This was my bill. I looked at it. I'm like, oh my gosh, I do not want to pay almost $35 to have radio on a car, especially since, the Kia Soul is our main driver car that we drive, all over the place. And the F-150, right, with gas prices and everything, we don't drive that unless we have to, unless we're getting, since we're rural, we might be needing hay, we might be needing dirt, fill dirt, garden dirt, lumber, all these different things that you need a truck for. But we don't do that all the time. So I'm like, well, I'm not paying, super amount of money for that. So I go into, so to make sure, I go into my Ford account and look at it and go, okay, this is the account that I want. Okay, let's go down. Let's click the modify button here. Let's go down to cancel. And of course, they don't want you to cancel right away. So they bring up a thing. You're leaving, but maybe there's other things we can do. You can call them on the phone. You can transfer your subscription. You can do other things. But I usually click the view other great offers or chat to cancel. So they take you to a window next, which is, tell us why you're leaving. And typically I just tell them it's too expensive. It's, that's the easy answer. So you click continue again. Okay. And then it says, this is the plan, that you're on, which is, $13 a month. And you can either keep the subscription or go to Music Showcase or try and do something else. But we want to click no thanks, chat with agent to cancel. So once you click that, you get a window that comes up and you can go through and say, just continue to say, I want to cancel, I want to cancel, I want to cancel. And then they'll come back and say, let me see what deal I can get you. So at some point they will say, no, you're not going to pay $13. You're going to pay $4 or $4.99. I think is what it's going to be, $5 something with taxes and all that. So then boom, you're good. They process it. You just have to type in yes, that I'm good with it. Then they give you this survey or whatever. Then we get to the end and I go back and check my account and boom, now we're $16 a month instead of $34 a month. So you just have to do that. You just have to go through that whole cancel process. It's like so many things that, are out there that you have to say, well, I need to cancel. And then they get you the cancellation department, which is really somebody to, manipulate you to keep the the service or whatever it is. Well, this is satellite radio. We do take the truck to take the dog for a walk when we go over to the park area. I throw the little covery mat in the back. Dog jumps up in there, is very excited. The dog's down there and I said the W word, so I have to be careful. It's 11 o'clock at night and I'm not taking it for a WALK. So, okay. It's fine. Did not get up. So, we don't have a foo-foo dog. We have an actual dog, right? We have a 90-pound lab. So, we need something big to take him around. So the truck, a couple days a week going to the park. It's nice just to have that radio in it and stuff when we want to listen to it. The other car, the Kia, we have, Android Auto and all that stuff. But mostly, we're not navigating anywhere. So we're just going to jump in and have the radio on. That's pretty much the easy way to go. So now I've got my plans down to both of them, $6 a month, whatever, plus a couple of taxes and fees. So we're down to $16 for both cars. So that seems good to me. If they ever don't do that, then I would just cancel it, right? I'll pay $5 just for that convenience, but other than that, no. Right? Okay. So that is how to keep your SiriusXM satellite cost way down. Don't do what they want. Always head to the cancel. Always go and chat with them, and then they will get you some special program that they have to just keep you as a customer. Because keeping you as a customer, right, means maybe you're not going to pay attention the next time, and then they're going to charge you, the 4 times price. Unless you're like me, who's very diligent about checking it all the time, making sure that, I need to go and chat with them about canceling again. So there you go. Nice little tip there for SiriusXM users. Thanks everybody for subscribing. And if you've been able to do this, or if you've not been able to do this and they've not done it, let me know and let everybody else know. But if you've been able to do this and keep this going, let everybody else know that you've also been able to manipulate the system. All right. Well, there we go. Thanks for watching. Take care.